Imagine you're a developer. You work for an online sports store. A big part of what you sell, bikes and bike accessories. Fitness store is built using applications written in multiple languages. Spring Cloud Gateway routes incoming requests to the front-end application or back-end APIs. The APIs are written in Spring, Python, and .NET. All the components of the system are deployed to Azure Spring Apps. Uses Postgres database to store business state and Azure Key Vault to store secrets. Azure Active Directory is used to perform single sign-on for authenticating end customers for the applications. These are Figma designs. Now here's something interesting. E-bikes are getting super popular. They're expensive, have cool features, and people have a lot of questions about them. Your leaders want a smart AI assistant to help answer those questions. The goal? Help customers decide faster and place orders. Your boss is showing you these designs for the AI assistant and asks you to make it happen.
You're great with the Spring Framework and Spring Boot, but AI is new to you. You need to learn fast and get the job done right. Can someone guide you in adding AI? You open your IDE, you know you need to add some chat features using JavaScript, which you're good at. But there's a new part, a new Spring Boot REST API that processes chat messages and sends them to an AI service to process. You're not sure how to design or code the AI Assistance API, so you head over to the Tanzu Application Accelerator plugin in VS Code. It has ready-to-use application architectures made by experts at your work. You search for AI in the plugin and find something helpful. You enter the project name, click on the AI section. You see different AI patterns. You pick question answering because that's your goal. Your company uses Azure, so you keep the Azure OpenAI option. Then you click Next and create the project. I check the accelerator's README instructions. I need to use the Retrieval Augmented Generation method. There's a helpful diagram and links to learn more about AI. This guide seems perfect. Let's see what's in the code. Interesting. This bomb.xml file has a Spring AI Azure OpenAI Spring Boot starter that will auto-configure the Java client for interacting with OpenAI ChatGPT model hosted on Azure. Spring AI is a new experimental Spring project. It provides portable abstractions for working with large language models in a Spring idiomatic way. You can use it to quickly implement common patterns for AI interactions. It's fresh and needs feedback, so give it a try and share your thoughts. If you're looking to get started in open source, consider contributing to this project. The LLM client interface is used to send prompts to a large language model to get a response. To learn more about Spring AI, check the project. Using everything that was supplied by the accelerator, you're able to develop the business functionality.
To recap, you added a chat box in the front end using JavaScript. It sends messages to the Spring Boot Assist API. This API talks to Azure OpenAI service. It uses Spring AI module to interact with the big language model. Deploying your apps on Azure Spring Apps Enterprise is simple. No Docker file, no Kubernetes YAML, just upload the code at jar. Tanzu build service manages containerization and Azure Spring Apps Enterprise manages the rest. The best part? It's easy to understand. In less than a day, you'll know Azure Spring Apps very well. It's a game changer for developers. The new Asir service is now up and running alongside other services that are part of the application. You can see the app details. Once the app is up, you configure Spring Cloud Gateway to route traffic to the application. Use JSON and Azure CLI. You can see the configured route here. The apps are live. Your customers can ask questions. These questions go to the Azure OpenAI service. Answers come back with product links. Customers can even ask follow-up questions and get more replies. I'm new to e-bikes and I'm looking for a high-performance bike. How fast can it go? And how far can it travel on single charge? How long does it take to charge the bike? Can I ride it in the rain? Do I need a license to ride? What is a good maintenance plan? Let me prove to you that it is not mock-up. Let's put a breakpoint and step through. Nice. I can pause the code running on Azure Spring Apps Enterprise. I can check it step by step from VS Code on my MacBook. Let's ask a question. What accessories can I consider for the bike? I have paused the code running on Azure Spring Apps Enterprise. I can check it step by step from VS Code on my MacBook. You can see the customer's question and the response from Azure OpenAI service. You can see the accessories here. Picked an accessory. Your customer is convinced and proceeding to cart. Spring unlocks the power of the new and emerging AI platform, and it helped unlock the power of Azure. It lets you focus on business functionalities. Results? More items in carts, higher order values, and better sales conversions for this scenario. Now, everyone is happy.
If you're using Tanzu application platform on Kubernetes, you'll have a similar experience to what you've seen so far. You can use the application accelerator, write a simple workload YAML file, and deploy your app using the Tanzu plugin or the kubectl CLI. You can remote debug, live reload, just using the Tanzu plugins for your IDE. Infuse AI into your applications. Get started today. Download the code from GitHub.